Hello everyone. Today we will be beginning our discussion of street routing problems with a brief overview of what a street routing problem is and what are the applications of it. So the next few videos focus on routing problems, which are basically problems where we have some kind of goods or services that we need to route to a bunch of different destinations, and we're trying to figure out if there's a way that we can do that for whatever scenario we're looking at, and ideally find an optimal route that will allow us to deliver whatever goods and services we're dealing with to all of these different locations. Now, street routing problems are a type of routing problems where we have a particular set of connections that we are trying to sweep all the way through, or through every single one of them. So the classic example of this type of problem is what we refer to as the Königsberg Bridges problem. This is basically where we have this little arrangement of bridges across a river with an island in the middle of it, and the idea is that we want to start by crossing one of these bridges, and we want to cross every single one of these bridges exactly once, without missing any bridges and without double crossing any bridges. As it turns out, this particular problem, it is actually impossible to do that, and we will see why in the later videos in this set. A more practical example of a street routing problem would be something like a mail route. So say we have this grid of streets in a neighborhood, and this point P right here is our post office, and we have a mail carrier that wants to start at the post office and go down every one of these streets exactly once, or as few times as possible if it's not possible to do all of them exactly once, and end back, starting and ending both at the post office. We will look at several examples of these types of problem. Other scenarios where you might see something like this used, in addition to mail carrier, things like, say, garbage collection routes, or anything else that involves routing across a set of streets or something similar, is going to be an example of this type of problem. Thank you for watching, and of course I'm happy to help with any questions you may have.